have another dose?
Let's do it.
Now is the time.
Okay. So we're either picking Tess, Velarok, Drilly, Hook Tusk, one of those fun ones. Oh wait, this is DoseofCoffee. I forgot. We never get those cards. No, Mini is probably actually the better card. No, I'm not drafting Lich King. I don't want to draft a card that loses me the game, isn't fun, and is also bad. It makes no sense. So I'm either taking Generate Bad Concoctions, but piles together they may be good. Or Nomelia, which is safe. See what I did there? But not like super fun. Reach Side can be fun, Concoctions can be fun. Let's do it. Yan Yang, thank you for the follow, Yan. And let's pop it. Concoctions just ain't what they used to be is the issue. Individual concoctions are actually unplayably bad cards. Combined concoctions, it depends. It depends. Masterful pump work, thank you, thank you. There was just S-A-F-E written, and I was like, safe, bam. Let's go Bunker. Go Watcher. Yeah, for sure a plan D, but single ones are not very good. These are all alright cards. Not a big fan of Crusher because in Rogue you want tempo of small stuff and that's 5 mana 6/5 rush. It's alright. Yeah, Wicked Stab is 2 mana deal 6 without needing to high roll, for example, right, DJ? They used to be super OP, but now single concoctions actually are bad, and combined concoctions could be bad. Your hand has 9 cards, 3 mana, draw 4 sucks. Yeah, Murlocia is pretty good as well, huh? If you have a lot of cycle, Murlocia is good because you get to spam it out. Let's try it. I love both of these, but funsies. I actually really like Warg. In Rogue, you have so many little crappers that usually really help to have something like this. Let's do it. I think Flyboat there. Flyboat exists. These suck. Isn't Blood in the Water decent? It's alright, Makia. It's a little slow nowadays, right? But it's still alright. There's Toy Boat, but it's against Bargain Bin. I don't think I can skip Bargain Bin. Because we can find other ways of cycling, but less other ways of doing this. Nah, Claw sucks. In this deck and versus these cards, we'll take Drinky. Again, I can't skip Bargain Bin. Bargain Bin is also so good with Putricide because Rush, right? It's basically a bad Arcane Overflow. Yeah, for 1 more mana. It just can't hit 2 targets, so there's some versatility. Projections could be cool. Let's try it. Dubious is Cycle. I need it. I love this one, but Dubious is good and Cycle. This deck needs Cycle. These cards suck. Clone to buy. Yeah, but so you're in that case, DJ, you're telling me I can high roll, so I'll take a card where 90% of the time it sucks, so that 10% of the time it's quite good. That means 90% of the time you lose, and you might not even ever see the 10%. You're gonna retire? That's awesome to hear, Club Bullocks. I hope you've saved up enough for retirement. I wish you luck with it though. Retiring early? I'll take a Tomb Pillager, these all kinda suck. I have 2 ways of generating a card from another class. Is that enough for Double Agent? Better than Juggler? Juggler is a 2, I can spam it out and I have a lot of small stuff. DJ, I don't think Juggler is good, but 6 mana, kill a minion, draw a card sucks when you can play 4 mana, kill a minion, draw 3 cards. Right? Like, it's not like literal lose on the spot play, but it's a way below average play. Might actually go drone. It's interesting with Putricide. I just don't feel like I have enough cycle to actually go full spew. I think I actually risk the Double Agent. Spellkin's not good. We'll go for late fight here. Cutlass, there's some cycle. I have enough pirates to where Swordfish is interesting, but if you don't hit a pirate, Swordfish sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pirate. I mean, this card sucks more. Yeah, I mean, in some decks I would take Claw over Knife Juggler, maybe Priests and stuff, but in Rogues, I like cheaper stuff a lot. Combos, spewing, you want a lot of smaller stuff for Putricide, that's what I mean, right? Obviously there are good hits like Warg, Double Agent, Buccaneer, they're good hits for Claw. But you spend your turn 6 killing one, their turn 5, and then you draw Tomb Pillager. The next time you just play Tomb Pillager, it's a little slow then, you know? Yeah, I mean, Juggler is alright. I do have a lot of spew. HP is important for Rogue, as in using HP as a resource, which is why weapons are so good. HP is important because you want to take damage to protect your minions. In Rogue, HP being a resource is the most important thing. In Rogue, you manage HP as a resource by how much damage you take. And in Priest, you manage your health by how much damage you feel you can take before you need to clear. Yeah, but I don't like it, man. It's just so slow. I'm going to risk Swordfish. I'll take a Vile Spine, though. Another Dubious. Sure, that's my cycle. Legit prep? No, I only have 3 spells. Although I do have the Concoctions. You get better stuff because you don't have easy access to healing? Sure. But that's where the skill comes in with health management. That's why Rogue isn't easy. This is a solid card though also. How much cycle do I have? I have quite a bit of cycle. I still need early game. I don't even have enough 2s. I'm going drone. Crystal Cove. That's really good in this deck. Scorpid. I don't want a 4 mana draw Vile Spine, and Bazaar Maga is unplayable. Yeah, you don't skip this card. Damn. This is Redbeard's favorite card. I like this card, but these are so much better than it. I actually don't know which to take. I think Barrow Buster is the best card here, but my first and only Excavate. Whereas Toy Boat is just so good. I need a 2. I have double Bargain Bin. I have Fly Booter. I knew you'd say that. It's your favorite card, isn't it? I don't like it anymore. It's second favorite. Oh, after Elise? Must be Elise then. I knew it. The thing is, if Scorpion gives me an Excavate, or if I Projectionist my Buster, then Flinger becomes active. Yeah, I don't like to glub, though, personally. There's no such thing as insta-lose, though. It is 16-16, but they don't have initiative and you have to draw them. I still think these two are better. I don't think it's unplayable. I just think these two are way better. Do I have enough cycle is my question. I think I do, so I'm going Buster, because I also have the things. And now, I probably take Mechanome. I don't know, or Merchant. It's just since I skipped Toybo, do I want a Flybooter? I mean, I do have Knife Juggler, and you know what? Let's go Flybooter. I have a few things. Water Cannon's super OP. Okay. Easy 12-0? Easy 12-0? Easy 12-0. I mean, I feel like, again, completely honest, it's another alright deck. Yeah, it's another alright deck.
My elements are frightful.
None can escape.
Which is where a lot of my decks stand, this meta, I feel. I don't know about that. I think I even chugged this. No, it's all good. All I'll say is that you can feel free to do so. You weren't mean about it. But I can retaliate a little bit as well, right? If you were mean about it, I'd be mean back to you though, and then we might have some timeouts in question, but you weren't mean at all. Yeah, we don't have Tooth, Recon, Facility. Going face. I could have daggered, but I'm probably sword fishing next turn, so we'll see. Gamba? Let's do a win Gamba though. Let's see what people believe. I don't do a lot of win Gambas nowadays because it's always all over the place. But you know what? You do. You guys figure it out. Okay. That's probably a turn 5 right here. So let's get a pirate. Man, I really want that Crystal Cove though. Crystal Cove into Putricide bargain. I just need this. I just need this. So now next turn, instead of Tomb Pillager, I can play all of the little stuff. And then we go Putricide bargain and just kill off everything. And then we find 3 mana draw 4 and other stuff and we win. That's it. Although now I'm kind of tempted to just play 2.
Thank you.
Justice is mine.
Alright, what are people betting here? Nobody bets 10 to 12? Nobody. You know what? I think I might do the Flybooter play here. Just take 4. Did they just go face? I was like, did they just go face? Okay. This is my plan. 1, 2, 3, face, 4. We got a plan. Drinky, 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 drinky. Oh, you got reminded this time, huh, Mahoto?
I see you are a...
Is this an emote into full clear? Yeah, what? Baking soda on rope? Into play 1-1, go 2 face? No, slugger. I kind of don't want a Putricide now. What's Cam bet? You didn't bet 12? They value trade? Okay. Does heal them. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see. Must be the country that you're from. Like 3 mana draw 2 summon a random 3 cause these are not that good anymore. You know what I mean? Like they're fine, but I had to play my legendary to generate them. Well, we might just win here unless what, random baking soda? Oh, baking soda and the Putricide survives as a 1/1. You're scared of damage.
Justice is mine.
Alright, looking good here. Where's your girlfriend, mate? Huh? You are a seasoned fighter. I concede. Close. Close. I think they were dead anyway, right? Yeah, I almost had Tyrantus lethal. I actually almost had Tyrantus lethal in my last 12-0 mage. Someone commented this on YouTube. I faced a Demon Hunter, right? And I somehow generated a random Tyrantus, I think it was from like Sunset Valley. And they just freaking the 8 mana 8/8 Draked it out of there. I was like, that's sad. But then we won anyway. Great run, by the way, it's on YouTube.
I smell blood.
Hi, Ladovsky. Probably coin Warg into Swordfish. A little rough hand, but...
You are the Shadow's puppet.
They don't attack. Okay.
Justice is mine.
Now they attack.
Let's give him a wolf's welcome.
Okay.
Justice is mine.
This is one of the new cards, Melancholy. It's a 4 mana draw 3 combo, destroy a random enemy minion.
Sing along. You know the words.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
From the mini set, yeah, from the mini set.
Justice is mine.
So for example, I'm down to 16 now, right? But again, I think health is a resource. Oh, 1 damage. Scared of poison, but I think we say F it. See what we get. The hell is that? Okay, does anyone know? If I cast Clumsy, will Doobies be comboed? I'm actually not even sure.
I've sworn it went back together.
Yeah, Tom, I feel even safer, right, Evasia? But it's so important to keep me ahead. The swinging is what kind of kept me ahead. Still have some pirates in the deck.
Thank you.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
I don't need more cycle, I have Dubious. Let's test it. I think that it wouldn't. Unless I go 1 + 7 and then it would. Because this would be part of this card. I haven't played anything else before. Yeah, in that case it isn't as well. Hey, Sugar Sparks. I mean, there's a world where I spark, but... Not the biggest fan of this play. But... I need to empty my hand a little for this. Does the Worgen trigger heal before the death rattle? No. Sorry. You mean if it didn't die? Yes. I think. What does it say exactly? I think it does though. It was a 2-4. Because I think it works in the honorable kill section of things. But before the death rattle, I'm actually not 100% sure. I'd have to look at the wording. I could copy the Murloc, yeah. I wanted more damage on board, Wabbit. Essentially.
Never bring a sword.
I don't care about healing. I don't care about healing. I care about damage.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure. It depends on the wording. Do I have it hidden somewhere here? Work. After this attacks and kills a minion, restore to full health. Maybe not actually with that wording. It says after it kills a minion. Yeah, if I coin Clumsy, I think it does as well. That's my thinking. Basically, this becomes part of this card. Did you combo this card becomes the question. That's how I understand it.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
What's forgeable in my deck? Heal. Lame. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14.
Justice is mine.
Alright, let's test it.
Free falling. Sorry, coming through.
there. So with a coin it works. That wasn't the test? It doesn't work the other way though, I can confirm. Just using my super insane skills, which I have plenty of.
The sun incinerates.
Ooh. 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 Didn't even take a single damage, man. Not even 30 health as a rogue. Easy peasy. Playing 7 mana 5/5s. Rolling, I say. Bullying. You make me some nachos. Health is a lie. Health is cake. Cake. Yeah.
Mael versus Morgul.
It is a resource, just like money is. And you can become poor and then rich again, right? Yeah. Yes? Guess we're passing. Guess we're daggering. What is this? I'm actually getting hungry today, though. I'll run this. I have a protein bar thing. I have some coffee. Chill here. Okay, Destroyer 007. Welcome to the stream. I probably need to go to the bathroom. We'll dagger, we'll go warg. I need something to help me combo here though, like a nice little 1-drop. Oh, they must have DC'd. Nice little 2-drop off the top. I know, but you know what, Bugatti? Sometimes you gotta live a little, right? Sometimes you just gotta live a little, you know?
Calm before the storm.
And they're back.
Justice is mine.
So, yes. Judging by this, did you see it healed before the death resolved, by the way, KFK? Just by the animation? So I think it would heal then. That also aligns to my assumption. I think it would heal then the death rattle triggers. I need a combo piece. A nice little 1 mana card. Yeah, so it looked like the animation that this killed, then the minion died. My 1 cost would go such a long way here. Woo!
Never bring a sword.
And I want another one for my dubious to cycle, but I need cycle now. It does. Great for clearing skeletons. And we've got Papa with the confirmation. Perfect. I feel like I've seen it, Papa, but I feel like I forgot as well. Sometimes you see and think of so many interactions, and some of them are so niche that you just kind of... they flow out of your mind, you know? Like a river of wine. Okay. Some people bet 0 to 3 though on this deck as well. Of people, most people bet 10 to 12 actually. Unless it's just most beans. No, a lot of people. Some people throwing a lot of beans up there as well. Who would do that? Was it you? It was you. Okay, can I have a 1-drop again? Swash? I think I read somewhere everything in Hearthstone's program was a card, even the menu buttons. Yeah, I have no idea about that. My opponent played Dirty Rat on 2 and lost. I probably am daggering. Let's Scorpid then instead of Reef. Okay, so that gives me an option to Facility now instead, which I think I do. I used to like Assembly Line, but it's not really a mech meta. I think this will get too clunky, so let's take Runic. But still do this. Yeah, that's what I picked a lot of like small stuff and then purposely picked up some Cycle. I feel like that's how Rogue shines. When you have an average Rogue deck, right? A premium Rogue deck thrives with value as well and scam, apart from tempo. But an average Rogue deck needs to be good at cycling. Damn. So I could Runic. If I play Runic Dubious, I actually go down to 6 and then up to 10, but I'd have to do bonk, bonk. I think that's fine. See what we get. Ooh. Does Runic say at enemies? Discover a spell that costs 2, 3 or less. Shuffle 2 that costs when drawn. No. And even Coerce can hit my own minion. Uh-oh. I think we go as... I don't even want Ghostly. I have too many cards. I think we go as Sai. And then... we still do this? And pray? Okay. Yeah, the Giga Chat plan. Funhouse the next turn. I guess. Lana, I guess. Alright, so now we have Putricide. It's gonna be... I didn't pick Coerce, I picked Sai. I was scared to pick Coerce, to be honest. Is next turn I probably Spew and then I Putricide, although I don't really have hand space for a Putricide. Who we got here? Is that David? David, thank you for the 2 months Prime. They do, but I took a Psy Extortion, not Coerce. So, you get 2 of the same one that you chose, yeah?
I wonder.
Ah, okay, there you go. Okay, that. Sure, there's elemental synergy for this, but there's... they brew this. They have to take the damage themselves. I wanted to maybe even play more ones, but they'll probably just trade into the ones, and I don't actually end up with more minions for Putricide. I feel like I end up with less. Good evening, Zygo! Look what I'm playing! A 12-0 Putricide Rogue. It's the best class.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
No fire spells. Means nothing. Are there any draftable fire spells right now in Shaman? I don't even know what they are. I don't usually listen so much. Ah, yo ho, just so background to me. I don't really listen to it. I don't think those are draftable, the ones you're mentioning. Is baking soda fire? Actually, maybe it is. Geyser's mage. Am I taking 5 is the question. I don't want a Putricide yet. Jam session is not draftable. But baking soda maybe.
Think.
Oh, the tool, oh yeah, you're right, that's also Geyser. It wasn't Flame, was it Flame? I actually don't even know. Let me just
Justice is mine.
play out some stuff.
Justice is mine. Swiftly. Take two and call it morning.
Sail for sail!
It's less so, if you're talking about Putricide, Blood Moon, it's less so that it's still enough, but like now I have these two, but now what? I can't really play them. Right, that's part of the issue. Right, no deadlies. Try Runic. Deal 3, draw 2. I think I go face. See if I hit Vilespine to start. I don't. I have to pray they don't have lethal, I think. And set it up myself. I guess we could do this, but nothing clears for 3. I guess coerce. Now I wish I dealt the damage to that.
Justice is mine.
I'm always taking the 7, so I'll get it off board. Yeah, if they have Pirate, I'm just dead anyway though, right, Matty? I wish I dealt 3 to that because of the Ransack now. Which sucks. I thought Vilespine was the way that I survived there, but we'll see. Going face helps me set up lethal, but this sets up a 1-1 which they feel they have to kill, which maybe makes them play Schooling. I also have Wicked Stab still in the deck.
Stone never heals.
Now I wish I went face. Wicked Stab off the top is still lethal. Swersh. The lifesteal would have helped me clean up. I could have gone Unleash Fell, Knife Juggler, Flybooter, 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 Celestial Projections, Flybooter, 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 right? And that could have also been lethal. I played the 1 first, so I get the room hand space. GG. Nice scar, buddy! Nice scar, buddy. Where did you get mana for all that? Well, not all of it, but... I mean, I could have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? With the same without the projections, basically. I could have done that full play without the draw, but I will go for the draw first.
Let the blight begin. None.
Manas for peasant. Hey, yeah. Maybe I was in chat, okay? Let's keep these. I think they're fine. Yeah, I'm above mana. Whoever mana is, I'm above him. Ooh, Putri? Oh, remember this? Choose a damaged minion. Summon a copy of it that goes dormant for 1 turn. Okay. I think I coined Swordfish. If I hit a pirate, I get the kill. Perfect. And if I don't, then I still get the 2 damage in. Mana's Nessie 2 Pro, really? Uh-oh. Puff Puff Pass. Left or right, Puff Puff? Thank you for the follow. No minion? Are you just scared of how you swing? I mean, I'm swinging anyway, dude. I don't care what you say, I'm swinging anyway. Always right? Really? Pass? On the left-hand side. Lash heal. Okay, sir. See, if I fillet fighter, they're likely to hero power, and I don't want them to. I want them to give me minions to hit with the bargain bin.
Think.
I love music. I just don't play it on stream. I think we still do this. It's fine.
Never bring a sword.
But I'm more of a rock. A rock is more of my favorite genre. On the left hand side.
You could use a trim.
Okay. It honestly might still be a Putricide. That's pretty good also, though. Putricide does give me a bunch of concoctions, though, right? So I think we just do it.
Take 2 and call me morning.
Wow, 40k? What do you mean?
You could use a trim.
I want the minions. Oh, because it went 4? Well, you know, all of my Death Knights, they suck. It actually got scammed, to be honest with you. And it sucked. But I decided to go for a triple blood to give it a go.
Can't stand the cold.
I think I bargain bin for the clear, although Crimson Expanse this is interesting, but I think we just do this. Well, now I have a rush. So do I really want to play this? Maybe no. Maybe no. Well, I could go face with weapon.
I wonder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, let's go face with weapon. We'll clear like this. It's a lot of damage, and I have the 6 ready in hand. Actually, the concoctions again. Not so good. Like, 3 mana, some of the 2/2 and the 3/3. They're just not really that good anymore. Yeah, I was thinking about that actually, T-Bear. Like, would you have double agents or do the random 3s? I actually don't know. I actually don't know. The pool is too large. And I'm really not sure.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
Oh. Yeah, it was a little middling of a deck.
I'm strumming!
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Let's rip a few things here. We have a deadly. But I'm running out of stuff. I need my dubious purchase now, I think. Yeah, it's alright. We can build it together, Jamie. It's all about the journey, okay? Not the destination, even though the destination might suck. Zing. That's fine. It's usually slow. That might be too strong. I think that's just past their time, Abel. These are what? Nathria? Our concoctions Nathria? Nathria's a year and a half old now, I think. Their time is just over. Do they have a death rattle trigger?
Smell golden in their waters.
We're getting close. We're getting close. I think I want to search for Crusaders or
To the warmth of the sun.
Nova. Nova next turn, probably then. To get rid of these things. Let's see what's in this. This costs 5 now! Wow, okay. I'm just gonna take a cycle.
Double cross! Astronomical.
I don't even care if they clear, if they draw. They're down to 6. Any Canadians in chat? Yeah, I'm sure there are a few. Maybe not right now, but there are a few for sure. Like Nexty's Canadian in spirit, based on the teams he likes in sports, right? You're a comedian. Maybe to your wife. Here comes the cock W. Hey, that's here. Oh, really? Semi-finals of what, Sam? They did have the heal. That sucks. That sucks because I have to give them even more heal. Actually, I don't.
Justice is mine.
Double cross!
Although I wish I could take a copy of this. I think you just do this.
Double cross!
You're Canadian, Nexty. In spirit, though. He was actually spot on. Yeah. See, I was talking about Nexty following sports. See, ice hockey. Wait, Switzerland plays ice hockey. Europe plays versus Canada ice hockey. Why? I don't know, because you like Canadian sport, right, Nexty? Obviously. I need max face. I mean, technically I could have had lethal actually. But no, I wouldn't have been able to do this to get ahead. Judge plays ice. Ah, damn, that's annoying. Judge plays ice hockey now.
Double cross.
Justice is mine.
Doesn't Judge play ice hockey or does he play normal hockey? I've never played. In fact, I've never ice skated in my entire life, I think. Or maybe I lie. Once there was a fake ice rink in Malta. It was Malta, so it lived for maybe like 1 month and then melted through the earth. Yeah, I did have lethal. Yes, you're right, Robo. Because I didn't have ton, but I didn't want to risk it. Because then I wouldn't have been able to do this. I think once I stepped on ice as like a 5-year-old. When I was older, I've been abroad where they've been ice rinks set up, but I didn't want to be the one with the little penguin with the freaking 2-year-old kid, so I never really tried. Yeah, once we had a hockey session though in sports. Like field hockey, as in. No, my dad wasn't there for sure, Nixty. Did they actually just high roll the freaking win there? They would have been dead, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Yeah, they actually there was a place, right? And they built a
Justice is
like a
mine.
fake ice rink. I don't get the reference, by the way, T-Bear, but yeah, they built a little fake ice rink, but I think it was only for one season, one like winter, not even a winter, a few months in a winter, and then I think it failed and shut down. Cool running. Me, the only movie quote I know is "and." I don't even know which movie it's from. I don't know, Janet. I was like 5. I don't even remember it. I just remember there's no way to realize. I don't know what they did. Oh no. I'm gonna get punished, huh?
Top little death knight.
For not going for the lethal out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
The courage of man.
There's no way I'm dead, right, guys? Yeah, I'm not much of a movie person, to be honest. I'm very critical of movies, and I find it so difficult to actually enjoy them. I don't even have the patience to sit through them anymore. And some people tell me, just watch half of it. You know, and then it ruins it for me, so I just don't. I used to love them until I was, I don't know, like 12, and then I started drinking and stuff. Probably almost none, Nexty. I loved Lord of the Rings when I was younger, but probably more so because I had read the books and it was a time where I liked movies and I didn't feel stressed with the time of it, for example. So it's more about the time I saw them and what they meant to me then. So I liked Lord of the Rings and Shawshank Redemption and stuff, but it's more of like when I watched them, who I watched them with, and the fact that they're also fine movies, but I wouldn't really rewatch them, I think. New Lord of the Rings? What? Rings of Power, you mean? I didn't even see the first season. Damn, they cleared. Holy moly, where did this come from? Top deck.
Justice is mine.
How we got there? I don't mind, fan, but for me it's less that I don't do those kind of things anymore, fan. I think it's just a character flaw for me. I don't give myself 2 hours to sit and chill, so they just cause me stress and it's just not worth it. It's gonna turn out like the Golem game. Fire prep.
Hunt the demon hunter.
I have found my prey.
Not even sure about keeping Flyboot there. Let's check it. I should, fan, but if I'm going to just say, let me chill for 2 or 3 hours, I'll probably just say, okay, well, since I usually chill for 20 minutes, I'll watch a 20-minute series show or something. Let me just watch 2 of them instead. That way I just keep watching the same thing I'm watching. I can split it up. There's a world where I fillet fighter to force them to hero power so I can coin apothecary. But coining bargain is also really good. Let's just do this. See, now I would not watch a movie like that, Bang. Because for me, I'm either giving it the full attention or I'm just not watching it.
I smell gold in them there waters.
I just won't bother watching it at that point. I'm a full attention kind of guy.
Sale for sale.
Like for me, if I'm watching a movie and I'm actually like doing work on the phones in the background, I'm not watching the movie. I'm not really watching the movie, nor really actually doing anything on the phone. That's how I feel in that scenario.
Take two and call me in the morning.
What a steam.
Hey, Diablo, thank you very much. For me, it's not about being alone either, necessarily. It's like about the time investment versus the return. Maybe also something to do with that, Nate. I didn't used to mind it until my early 20s, I would say. I didn't used to mind it until my early 20s. But, since my early 20s, I just don't feel like I afford the time. Do I ever go destroy a random minion? I have deal 3, I guess. Maybe that's better.
Never bring a sword, flesh.
Yeah, too many cocks to handle, guys. And usually one is too many, so... Okay, they're hero powering this. So I could draw and destroy, but I don't have the space. Right? I just don't have the space. I could deal 3 and summon a random with a knife juggler and obviously hit it. Check this out.
Put this apple on your head.
Tastes like cherry.
Tastes like cherry. Okay, oh, and we're literally behind. It doesn't matter how much value our legendary generated. Okay, they are back to full health.
Fair and nether.
It did, yeah, Brent. You can see they created those terminal online zoomers. I never in my life understand how I went to scroll through 36 clips of nothing's engaging, but it's a thing, to each their own.
That toy was made
For
just
sure.
for me.
I'm just an endless warrior, decent. Yeah.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
I'm either worried about tomorrow, or if I'm not, it's a perfect time to think about 2 days ahead.
Monstrous discount.
The courage of man shall not fail.
I want to start cycling, but I could play this. I want to push as much face as I can. This one, Rival Creed, is called Midnight Snack by Purple Cat with double R. Yeah, if I'm doing something, I will
Swiftly.
try to give it my all decent and put effort into saying, this is something I want to do, this is something I will do. I mean, we have Cycle, we have Sunburn, but I'm gonna end up with a 1-1 and a 2-1 on board, which isn't that good. They go for the hero power, it's fine. So I could dagger the 1-1 or swing the 1-1 in. Keep the 3 to go face. Projectionist. Alright, so let's do this.
Justice is mine.
Do I want a bargain bin? Just so I can push 1? Do I want a bargain bin just so I can push 1? Yeah, it's 1 damage. For 6 mana, right? Yeah, I think I bargain bin but trade the 1. My absolute neighbor has been banging walls for hours now.
Really?
His wife's name is Walls? It's a weird name. Is he making nail art? How many nails do you have to hammer? Why do you even have to use a hammer, not a machine and screws? Maybe he has an IKEA one and they gave him a hammer and the instructions say hammer. Okay. They are playing a little scared.
I know a sword when I smell it.
That's gonna be heal, and that's gonna be annoying heal as well. don't necessarily care about the heal, but
Justice is mine.
I want max damage. Abyssal to burn his legendary. I mean, have more draw. Just don't have more damage.
Evil cannot hide
It's
from
fine. Might do like an abyssal wave dubious purchase though turn, right? Use the 6/6. Come on. 6, 7, 8. This 10 would be better. Alright, you pay attention, Tranks.
Think.
Hurting you, priceless.
What are these?
Justice is mine.
I mean, we're kind of getting close, I was gonna say. Just don't have enough burn. Water cannon could go a long way. I mean, it is and it isn't, Nero. I mean, this is Abyssal Wave into Tomb. Was this 10? But I also wouldn't have an answer to this then, right? So...
Thank you.
Justice is mine.
Okay, I mean, we're teeter-tottering here, right? Thing is, we're also falling behind. See whether they 2-mana heal 1. Is that their top deck? So I have 3 pirates in a deck of 12 cards. Right, so... What is that? 3 out of 12, 1 out of 4. Try to proc the swordfish. I could dubious first and pray. I could dubious. I guess it doesn't matter. If I dubious, it doesn't change the odds of what's at the bottom. Only how likely it is for me to draw. They actually play the curse. I guess maybe it's fine with the 1. It might just be too much for them to handle, right?
We've created a temporal anomaly.
Justice is mine.
The question is, can I die? I can take 14, 17, 6. I think 17 is the most I can take. But playing it safe also makes it harder for me to guarantee lethal. $13 with weapon plus Inquisitor. No question, how often do your games go to fatigue? Rarely. Diablo, rarely in Arena. You have to both be playing a deck that likes to extend games, which is already rarer. And you have to be equally matched, because otherwise the opponent will just beat you anyway, right? So you have to be playing like a slow priest or a slow mage and facing a similar deck. My boy's hard to answer. An origami frog on one and an origami crane on another, or a whatchamacallit, return to hand, sap effect, and all of a sudden I've got a 3/2, and I've healed them for a 5, and they've summoned the free 6/6, or 2 of them. And we're in this position. I still don't have lethal. If they couldn't kill me before, they can't kill me now.
Justice is mine.
Why is it a 3-1 again? Oh, because he got shuffled back.
Hail, friend.
I don't know, let's double it some more. Hey! Hey, what about my vision? See what I did there? What about my vision? You're not meant to be looking down there, Blood Moon, okay? Hey, thank you for the 3 months, Blood Moon. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate the resub. Senator Johnson.
Maiev versus Jaina.
You asked for it. None can escape my fury.
I mean, double agent is good, but not really in this deck. I did end up drawing Swash, but... Ooh, Throthin. Hello, Baba Cope.
Hail, friend.
Dagger or double Flybooter? Probably double Flybooter into Frothing. But now it doesn't really matter. But still. It was. Yo, how it was. That was a very, very good one in that case, right? Because they kept freaking pulling out of range. So I probably needed it. Interesting. I think we do this anyway. Which sucks, because, you know, ping. Yeah, it's not really that good, but... I mean, I could have just played this, I guess, instead, but then they'd probably play a 3. Now they probably are forced into a ping, unless they have Bunker Sergeant, in which case I cry. I believe. In not getting a pirate? Do I need a heal scam or better minion? Go for the scam thing. We can still do this. Play the one. And... see here. Shouldn't have believed. I still get the kill, that's why I didn't mind risking it, Giga. I took the Watcher because I feel like I need a high roll heal right now. The issue with that dredge is that next time I can't draw a card I want, which is something like Dubious Purchase or something like that, you know? So we're gonna have to wait 2 turns before we hit something, but we can School Teacher. Okay, this is not looking good. Let's see what we find. Tooth would be great.
Synergy. Anybody?
Do I want a Tendy or a 4-1 weapon?
Think.
I want a 4-1 weapon. Then they ain't gonna change that much.
Pick me! Pick me! Justice is mine.
Push face. I don't like the face push. They're 28. Feels like we're too far off. I would be able to push what? 5? That'd be at 23. And I have 5, 8, 11. I'm still 12 off and out of stuff. Did you know Malefic Rook triggers an enemy freezing trap? As in when you play it and it goes to attack your own face, it triggers? I never thought about it actually, but it makes sense. Because it says attack your own face, and freezing trap says whenever an enemy minion attacks, triggers, right?
With a cherry on top.
It's mine. They call me morning.
Any questions? Any questions?
Good luck right here. I had a Resco on board, and then the guy played the Brawl minion after he had already played Bran when Mars Kadar still his minion. And it Brawl the get on your side? Was it visual though? I assume it was a visual brawl, not a like an actual brawl, right? Like it visually continued. Huh. That's weird. That's quite weird. Don't do it. Damn. If they missed there, I would get another 2 concoctions. Instead, I get nothing. Play 2 cards. Go down to 6, draw 3.
Justice is mine.
They all died at the same time, actually, Destructible.
You weren't some.
They all died at the same time.
A whirlwind flavor.
I wonder.
Yeah, I know I could draw pirates with this, which is pretty good. I have another dubious. I'm just really not pushing damage in this one, like, at all, huh? I needed a bigger croc, I feel. Like I said, the individual ones just really aren't good. Nah, we're gonna finish it sinister. Been going for 6. Yeah, my average stream time is actually about 7 hours 40. Believe it or not. My aim is usually 6 to 7, but I stream longer so often. I think I had 3 9-hour streams this week. Or like 850 or something anyway. Are they going for like the glyph? Okay. Yeah, I'll finish this one though. Ooh. I want a dagger. It'll be worth doing this. Let's see what we get. Hit this or this, preferably this. One of these two. Beautiful hit.
Justice is mine.
A beautiful draw. We'll go face. I really want to hit that bargain bin with the Crystal Cove. Also, have I even seen Crystal Cove this entire run? I feel like I haven't. I'm not sure we've even seen it. Maybe we have though. I still have my water can. Oh, on a dredge. That's how we saw it. Yeah, I never drew it though, right? Is that why you asked about fatigue? Because you knew it's always at the bottom? Let's excavate 3 or 4. Oh, that's a Titan. Beautiful. Just what we needed. A Titan.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight. Justice is mine.
Can you feel the gift, son? Thank you.
Get the stuff out. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the Titan. Just have to pray it's the Hunter one. For example. Or the Yogg one and it pyros their face twice.
The room inside your fate.
Or the mage one, yeah, something like that. We have Primus here. They're going blood or what? Okay.
Unholy, symbol of death.
So can I please draw my Buccaneer now? That's also a very good one. The Mother Loak Drake. Just what I needed them to have right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice. Still, both bargain bin bottom 10. Hey, Ninja Leech. Thank you for the follow. So we just have to high roll the crap out of it. Guess I can start with a draw.
I won.
Still nope. I just have to go for the high roll.
It's a symptom of life.
belly.
Tail for sale.
I mean, there is an out, and I will stick to it. It's Scorpion into Thistletine to double Symphony of Sins. It's unlikely. Primus Nero. But we'll go for it.
I'm my best assistant.
The 1-1. Ace. Just what we need. Oh, there they are. Cute bargain bins about mother flipping time.
Wait for me.
I've got plenty of mojo to go around.
You're finished.
GG.
Smart move. I concede.
Mucho and Noyo. Mucho and Noyo. Mucho and Noyo. I think it all rests on the Tainted Remnant's turn. If somehow it missed my Putricide, GG. Alright. Let's go for another one though.
Maiev versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury. I am the Iron Hand of Justice.
No, Miskill, thank you for the follow. That was you, Sonics! That mage, man! GG, dude. GG. Yeah, I think we needed them to actually low roll the Titan. It didn't even need to be Primus. A lot of them just win there. Sonic is a lovely arena streamer, guys. Raided him once actually. Plays a lot of variety and stuff, but he plays arena as well. I think we go double. If they value trade, it's fine. We bunker. Yeah, I think we most likely just always lose that game. Like Primus, Amanthul, Sargeras, Yogg, even Golgoneth. They probably all just beat us. And the others, I'd probably still lose, but... okay, so probably bunkering here. Yeah, it's time. Probably not, Dreamer. Okay. Very important that we get them a little combined. We have a deadly and a draw as well. Pretty solid. It looks interesting for Twist, but I'm personally not interested enough. I don't play Hearthstone off stream anyway. And I don't think it's something that a lot of people would be interested in watching. So just too fold over. Not something I would just play on stream, you know. So this one's gonna be a little different if I understand well. Instead of needing to build entirely your deck, Nero, there's some key legendaries that you would need in the past, and if you have that legendary, you actually automatically get given a specific deck from it. Which I think is pretty cool. I could go double agent. I think that might be it.
Created a temporal anomaly.
Yeah, I think it's a cool idea as a format. It reduces barrier to entry. I think, which was one of the biggest gripes with Twist. I don't know how long it will be. Probably goes down again later, which is the second biggest gripe with Twist that people have, from what I understand.
Now this is treasure.
The issue is with predetermined decks. I mean, also with decks you built yourself, but more so with predetermined decks because you can't even try to build your own deck and fail at it. If it's not balanced well, it will literally be mirror matches constantly, right?
Now this is treasure.
Well, that was a turn from them. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 18, 22. Do I have lethal? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 15, 19? Should I go for it? Could be lethal if I... No, there's just no lethal, right? The issue is if I don't hit it, they would just get ahead in one heal and I'm screwed. They're unlikely to have heal though, right?
Justice is mine.
We'll do it this way. It's just a lot of very good Chinese players as well, though. I don't think that will actually happen in Asia. I think it would have happened had the thing reopened a year ago when it started. But I think now people are sticking it to the man by doing it anyway. People just start new accounts. Buy other accounts. Doesn't matter. It was just more common there, but now it's just everywhere, I think. Doesn't matter anymore. Alright, get the lethal here. GG, game. These little holy glow sticks for funsies. Go back to full. Alright, 6. Because they make more money, I've just created more cool unique hero skins. More hero skins with animations, but for standard.
Versus the Lich King.
Yeah, I don't know about money and their marketing.
Serve me in death.
Yeah, I do think that there is a subset. I do think that there is a subset of people that don't have a choice and bought an account, but then play fairly. I think there are, even if you look at the leaderboard, although a majority of them are at the bottom with like names, right? Those should be facing each other now. There are some that have names and they have like an 8 average and are in like top 10 leaderboard as well.
We rise to the warmth of the sun.
It's just a little hard to say nowadays. Some people do it because they have to, then play fairly. Some people don't. Some people cheat the system and still don't do it fairly. Some people don't cheat the system and retire and they just face each other. Just goes on and on and on. On and on and on and on. I could kill this Huff. Dagger and do this. That's probably it. Well, Chinese players, KFK. I had their accounts removed completely, right? And if they ever want to play at a similar stage to where they were at, right? If they're already going to the trouble of illegally playing outside their country's internet, might as well get another account since you can't create one and take it from there, you know?
Who here can spell synergy? Anybody?
Interesting. Probably serrated anyway, use that for a little tempo. Wait, remember, China has an intranet, right? Not an internet, and you're not allowed to create external server accounts or anything like that. NetEase, which was the company which had a deal with Blizzard to run Blizzard servers in China, they had a disagreement and their contract closed. So all Blizzard servers shut down in China. Not just Hearthstone, all of them. So everyone just lost their account. So any Chinese player that still wanted to play Hearthstone had to be A, hardcore enough to want to go over and above their internet VPN and buy an account to play on another server. You know?
Think.
Which means...
Justice is mine.
They just had to...
Pick me!
You know, be probably hardcore players. That's fine.
Any questions?
Let's do this. Judgment. Yeah.
Any questions?
Let's see over here. Yeah, there are a lot of Chinese players though. So Blizzard has now made another deal with NetEase and they will be reopening it. Will people's accounts be restored? I have no idea. I want your opinion on something. Would you consider it immoral if someone were to buy an account to catch up on cards, keep up with the meta? Less immoral, more still against TOS and perpetuating the market, so slightly yes to your question, Dreamer. Might not read dagger, let's hope. I actually personally think there are more Chinese players than there are non-Chinese players. China has like 1/6 of the world's population. No?
Rise and serve your king.
They even have way more things related to Hearthstone there, no? At least I think they did. They even had arena events, they had in-game stuff. No, they don't all play Hearthstone, but I think there's a larger chunk than people think. How do you guys know? We did, as far as I know, we didn't have access. Like, you couldn't play on the Chinese server unless you had a Chinese passport. But I think they have released some numbers in the long ago past. Oh yeah, for sure, Sasha, it's dumb. Let's get that Vile Spine out and swing for the draw. I do know that they had a lot of stuff on China. They used to have arena events and tournaments. Blizzard organized, by the way, right? Or China Blizzard, right? They used to have in-game stats and in-game leaderboards for different classes and stuff like that. Stuff that I wish we had as well. Yeah, so what I will say, by the way, I don't know if you guys are aware, but I was speaking to Hat, and they've said that there should be arena changes coming end of next week. What the changes are, I have no idea. Can I kill them fast enough? Where's my Putricide? I could take a Geist, but is that actually good? I don't know, Zygo. I'm just telling you what I know. I mean, you can call it bullcrap. That's up to you, huh?
Justice is mine.
Sharing what I know in the end, yeah. There was a contract disagreement issue. As far as I know, by the way. For the NetEase deal. How long are we gonna give him the benefit of the doubt? Well, since Titans, we've had one miss, in my opinion. Every meta has been an improvement. If you hate it, you just hate the game. No offense. And that's completely fine. But I actually think each meta has been an improvement since Titans. I've been streaming for 3 years and we had 1 year of nothing happening, literally as in 1 year of every time they actually do even less somehow, and then 1 year of every time they do actually even more, except this meta. You can hate that, but that's just simply the truth. Are changes coming? Yes. Is that gonna be enough for you? I mean, if nothing is ever enough, then no. And that's fine. You probably don't like the game. And that's also fine. But you probably just don't like the card game anymore, in my opinion, at that point. 3, 4, 5, 6, no lethals. Like, there's a world where I can gift of Luminance their card and then do some Celestial BS, but I don't think that's what I want to do. I think we start with this. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, Zygo, but you're judging them on metrics that you define that have nothing to do with the metrics they're defined. Like, what if a random person that hates everyone that's doing your job says that you should be fired if you don't meet their metrics, which have nothing to do with you? At that point, it's like...
Swiftly.
I mean, I get it. But you're using your metrics to say they suck at their job. Also, there's no such thing as someone who's working on Arena. So, more so to the point. Doesn't mean they're doing enough. Especially this meta, in my opinion. But doesn't mean they should be fired either, in my opinion. Probably start with this. Hey, happy Saturday, Shippy. Hope you had a good trip and everything. Just short of where I wanted. I guess I could do this. We're getting close to lethal.
Justice is mine.
Very close. These do nothing. Let's see, what else did I miss? I actually genuinely think that save for this meta, every meta has been an improvement. I can't kill them, guys! What am I meant to do? I just can't kill them. Would be nice if I had Dubious Purchase, Wicked Stab, Bargain Bin, Putricide. So Dual Treasures was probably the worst extra thing they implemented, I would say. They're gonna heal back, though, 10 more health. But they also had a balance along with that meta. It's just that the duals treasures didn't really add much, in my opinion. But for me, RWN, they were still trying something new. And then realizing it wasn't something that everyone liked and pulling back, but also balancing the meta, right? So the dual treasures was an over and above. It's like this time they did the Discover Pool background technical update, which is amazing in my opinion, but I think that should have been an over and above as well. It should have been over and above the rotation and the meta balance, etc. Not that's all that happened. So that's why I'm a little disappointed in this one. Spoke too soon. Yeah, the thing is they go face, it hits this, they still heal 10 and then probably also another 5, which means they're going up to 24 again. I mean, my least favorite meta is Titan release meta, Death Knight release meta, Titan release meta, Death Knight release meta, Colossal release meta, Dual class multiple Titan meta. Oof. I want to do this, but I think we do this first. As crap as it may be.
Justice is mine.
I know I could have left Luminance it, but I think my play is Potionmaster Luminance. Damn. I was hoping they wouldn't have a kill there. It's okay. We still got a double concoction. The issue is... they're back to 30. Everything I said was the truth and what I really believe, without bias. Psycho, but I can't convince you otherwise. I'm not gonna try to. Everything I said was a fact, not even an opinion on how I see it. I said this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. So I can't change anything else, right? And your opinion's different, that's completely fine. I think this was a miss, that's my personal opinion. No, Zygo's entitled to his own opinion, but I'm not going to try to convince otherwise. Okay. I know I could have gone for some concoction stuff. But let's do this. This is it. No draw. What now? CNE? Shut up, man. Yeah, I think that the balance isn't even the worst right now, except those two dumb mini set cards. But remember, the mini set came out like a week ago. I think the staleness is the issue. Someone asked me earlier about the curated meta and what I think, because it's very samey. I think the curated meta is great, except that because of the way it's curated into synergy, it becomes staler faster. So if you're either going to create it into less synergy, in my opinion, or you create it into synergy, but you change it up more often. And neither of those happen, which I believe is why it was a miss. Also, where are my deadlies? Where are my deadlies? Makafa-cha-cha! Makafa! I don't want to summon random threes. Because I start throwing stuff in. You can deal 3. What? How?
Free falling!
I want to draw, man. Yeah, we'll go for the Hydra. We'll go. Ooh, wait a second. I actually should have silenced first, but we got the extra damage. Okay, your turn, Lizzie. Boom! Tell him. 6 green in a row is 1 in 4096 chance. Oh Lord Almighty. That is true. And a dubious purchase, Lind. Watch. Mondor, thank you for the follow. Okay, there goes my Putricide, but it doesn't matter, right? Oh, it does. Face. Oh, they go for the kill. Okay.
your wand.
Look at that hand.
Justice is mine.
Justice is mine! I am prepared for all of the wars to come. Yeah, I didn't even need to generate any concoctions for that, KFK. Do you hate it, guys, when you drink backwards from your nose? Because I do. I've seen this point of casual players not care and still play no matter what. Send games was the clan for years, numbers every arena now. Was declining all this time. This momentary boost made someone stagnant, something to celebrate. I know it's gonna start declining again either way. Yes. Actually, Zygo. Because
I have found my
if every time something negative happens, you're negative about it, that's fair. But if every time something positive happens, you say, I can't celebrate because we know negative is gonna happen after, then literally the word celebration shouldn't exist. That's more of a life outlook, in my opinion. Not saying that you should be happy with what they do. If it's not enough for you, that's fine. But that means you don't like the game. I think. Right? I feel like there are a lot more Arena players that hate Arena and say it's because of the state of Arena, when I actually think they just hate the card design direction of the game. Which is also fine, but you probably hate Hearthstone. And that's also fair. In that case, don't force yourself to play a game that you've outgrown.
Toys are much more fun to bring. I go.
I think factually, I've been really into Arena for 3 years and 1 month now. In the first year, they did nothing. When I say nothing, I mean to the point where the community was trying to figure out why their leaderboards were wrong when they were posted 2.5 months after the season ended, when there were 4 months of literally 0 changes. That's how my first year experience of Arena was, for example. In the second year, they started to release cards which I hated, Colossals, Titans, Death Knight class, whilst almost doing nothing as well. There were a few good metas, interspersed with horrible metas. OG dual class meta, the Colossal Unbalanced Druid meta, Death Knight release meta, like insane. After the patch where they banned Titans, in my opinion, everyone hasn't made Arena perfect, but slightly better, is my opinion.
Justice is mine.
But they have done something to balance, ban, and change Arena. This is fact. Every patch except this last one. Although in this last one they changed the technical backend for Discover pools, which is huge, but probably the least they've done in the last year. That's partial my opinion and partial fact, I want to say.
Justice is
The fact that the game's not convinced all this lovey-dovey sugarcoating we're doing for them. I mean, I don't think I'm lovey-dovey sugarcoating it though, to be honest. Personally. I'm literally stating this is my opinion, this is fact. I'm not lovey-dovey sugarcoating anything, in my opinion. But again, I'm not trying to change everything. If that's what you think, I'm sorry, yeah? Zygo's entitled to share his opinion. Have a differing opinion though, by the way, guys. How do we keep getting Putricide? I drafted it. I drafted it. That helps a little bit. Oh, no, this is a Paladin legendary on there, and this is randomly generated. How come Titans are bad, but Colossals and DK Heroes aren't? Well, Titans are way stronger than Colossals, and way stronger than Death Knight Heroes. I think they are more of an unfair gameplay as well. I think what chat is, or what some people in chat are saying, Zygo, is that you're denying your opinions, that you're denying a fact. Right? You're denying that they've done something and tried to balance arena every time by saying, oh, so crap, that's them making up for it, so do we have to now say that they're awesome for doing it? No, we don't, but they have done something positive every single time, and you can't deny that. If you're denying that, then that is wrong. You know what I mean?
Think.
This sucks because they got this thing.
Swiftly.
See what's in this. Interesting. But nobody's being mean to you, except there was one comment which I pointed out. Yeah, that's exactly my annoyance too, Zygo. But humans are humans and companies are companies and they miss sometimes, and I know that they have shared specifically that it was not their intention to have a miss this time, but it was. And this is information shared by Hat on Reddit. But that doesn't, in the same way that when there's negative, I should look at it negative and provide constructive criticism, I shouldn't look at something positive and claim that it sucks because negative is following, because I can perpetually state that until something negative happens and say, see, I told you so. When that could be the anomaly. It might not be, but I will keep providing constructive criticism whenever I can, wherever I can. And that's all I can do. I don't know, that was focused on other places, correct? So yes, I can't really speak to that, to be honest. Cast in Burgle here, I want a dubious purchase though, maybe, and maybe not. Maybe we just Burgle and win. GG, easy. Ooh. Okay. Like, I don't think I'm defending them no matter what. I'm stating factual things that they said and they haven't said, and providing perspective that I feel is not even related to Hearthstone. Cooking time? Yeah, we'll see. I've already played my legendary though, Medrix. But if I draw my entire deck... That's a really good draw though. Start some more concoctions. Did you know that order wouldn't matter there? Order for what? Sorry. For one.
Sail for sail! Love the feel of winding fish! What a storm! Wait for me!
Before attack and the 2-2 death battle. As in because I played the Mythical Terror. It didn't matter because that 2 does a threat loaded triggers on mechs. I could try go for like a multi-heal. I need to finale this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I could play 2 of these and maybe no heal, or I'm gonna take some damage. Do I care? Okay, 1.
Rise to the warm sun.
2.
Created a
Hey, Miguel.
anomaly.
3.
We rise to the warm sun.
Interesting.
Love the
4.
feel of wind in me sails.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If your deck has no neutral cards, that's true actually, dude. Can someone tell me what the hell this does? 3 legend. Are they 1 mana discover a legendary?
We'll cut right to the chase.
Is that what they are? 1 mana discover a legendary? Two mana. Discover a 0 mana legendary. Oh. Got it. Yes and no, Nero. I used to love it when I was young. I always wanted a Game Boy so I could play. All my friends were playing, but my parents never let me. So by the time I actually played some of the first games, it was already so much later that it lost the appeal for me. But I used to collect the TCG. I used to enjoy that. Yeah, so for me, they're probably the OG ones to answer that question. I used to like Ninetales a lot. My parents didn't let me do a lot of things that weren't studying based. Yeah, there are some people that are hardcore fans that would defend no matter what. Psycho. And I think you guys are being civil, which is why I'm fine with you guys continuing the conversation. But people can and will have, I think, differing opinions. And I think that's completely fine. I don't think that's necessarily like shilling or whatever you want to call it. Well, maybe that wasn't the nicest thing to say now, right? Like, me personally, Zygo, I will focus on the positivity, even though I was speaking to Hat yesterday. You think I don't want to provide constructive feedback? You think I'm I don't. I want everything to be amazing about this. I don't think it is. My head hurts. Surely we win this one, right? Pat is amazing at his job, in my opinion. Do you dubious the cycle here, guys? Would you? I think we wait one more. So I should have done this first.
This is our chance.
It does. I agree with you, Abeja. Like, the quest change had so much. The quest change was one of the largest community uproars I've seen. He's not in charge of implementing it or the direction design team takes. He's only in charge of dealing with the uproar and transferring that feedback, and I think he did that excellently. Yeah. I don't know if next week's changes are going to be great, Psycho. Maybe they won't be. Maybe it'll be another miss. All I said is there will be. That's what Hat told me. And I'ma be hopeful. And we'll see.
Continue, priceless.
Justice is mine.
I can't really end him. I could just go for the draw. I'll wait one more. We coin and we do it. Could also get the countess, you know?
Toys are much more fun to bring.
I think this might be my dubious, no matter what. 5, 6. We're also almost at lethal. This can kill it, right, guys? This can kill it. No, my Scorpid!
Justice is mine.
That's fair, Zygo. I would like to be. Because if something bad will happen, I'd rather not have been disappointed in the time leading up to it and then disappointed again. I'd rather have been positive, portraying positivity onto a community, and then be disappointed and share constructive feedback accordingly. I think baby raging is neither constructive feedback nor useful. I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying it's useless for me to baby rage. And trust me when I say I provide as much constructive feedback in as many places as I can, as often as I can, in as much detail as I can.
My ass. Versus my ass.
Right, 8-1.
None can escape my fury.
That being said, by the way,
Iron hand of justice.
again, I'm not trying to change your opinions, I go. Only having mine. We'll keep a warg. Whether he does or he doesn't, Artov. You could just move on, you know? Yeah, let's keep a warg. Hey, what do you mean policy, KFK? We're at 8-1, no oak tree police here. I think I go drone because it lets me get the initiative on a 1-1 following up with the swirsh. Poison, good. Yeah, then good. Artaf. Moving on, huh? But just dagger here. I feel like dagger is worth it.
Justice is mine.
I know, a bunch of 1-1s, yada yada, but if they're gonna play their own 1-1s, we can just do the same thing with a warg and keep our 1s for the bargain. I'll figure out what I'm a cook tonight now, huh? Right, 4 more. What did we lose to, by the way? Oh, they do the same thing. Okay. Lame. Ooh.
Justice is mine.
Everyone's entitled to be frustrated. But for your own sake, and not yours and you, Zygo, or anyone in particular, but for this is a generic thing. Take a step back, and if it's something that you hate, or if it's something that you always want more, even when they do something that is way better than they normally do, it just might not be for you. And for your own sake,
My hand is full.
do something else that you enjoy more. That sucks a little bit, not gonna lie. They're out-tempoing me, guys. There's some cycle. Okay. Let's see, Fluff.
Initializing descent.
I have none of these. Okay. No, it's, I told Zygo that. He said that he enjoys the game, but he doesn't want to have his hopes destroyed. I think that's also a fair point. They have my favorite... No, wait for me! They're going to cycle their deck faster than me. That is not fair, guys, I'm telling you.
These are due back tomorrow.
Okay, how are we dealing with this? So if I projectionist and replay the seafloor, I'm gonna find probably 2 cards I don't want to find again. But that's probably alright. I could go double fillet fighter. I think we do this, because at least we get the buff, right?
Initializing descent.
Honestly, do I just prefer this to the buff? Nah. It's a tough one. Let's go dagger.
Justice is mine.
Neutralizing threat.
Nice. I need to get this WWIO's Power Pure Chase out now. I need to cycle. I need to hit some of my better cards like Putricide, which is why I'm also keeping these. I need to generate a board, which I can then kill off myself. Which is also another reason I was thinking of water cannon, but we'll see. That's a crappy play, at least. That is less so. They can kill these two. Double one trade. Okay. This has to be my dubious purchase. Even though this is so strong, I think it has to be my dubious purchase. I need to protect these. I need to go face. I'll hold back the swing. Damage is slow. We can push a lot of damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, that's fine. We just play Tomb Pillager and School Teacher. Start with that.
Here can spell synergy. Anybody?
Yeah, these suck, so I guess we take that.
Neutralizing threat. Neutralizing threat.
Every damage counts now, so I'm swinging. Is there a mech from another class that deals face damage, guys? There's always Iron Juggernaut, which would be lethal, technically. No! I guess I can Vile Spine that. Dragon Bane, okay. Warrior has a bunch. The Priest Quick Draw. Is that a mech or an elemental? Vendetta. They have a good deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Free falling!
Neutralizing threat.
Careful.
That dagger swing face as well, huh?
Is mine.
So the 1/1 pirate is picked a lot because there's a lot of pirate synergy in this meta and combo synergy. I do think that you search for something very specific in the games I go and it doesn't offer that often enough for you, is my personal opinion. Which I think is fair. So right now, Astro, there's a lot of pirate synergy cards like Crystal Cove, first of all, for making 1/1s into 5/5s. That's aside from the pirate synergy. There's Pirates Legendaries. There's also cards like Cutlass Courier to draw them, right? Also, it works for combo really well. It gives you 3 1/1s that let you combo your Vile Spines, your Dubious Purchases, your Bargain Bins, etc. There's also cards like Toy Boat, for which this would be 3 mana, 3 1/1s, draw 3, which is extremely good.
Can escape my fury.
Also works with things like Knife Juggler, yada yada, right? So, it has more synergistic aspects than you would normally expect, I think. Another rogue. Can we get a 12 here, by the way? I would like to get a 5th class to 12.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
So I have Priest, that's 1. Warlock, Shaman, Demon Hunter. This would be a 5th. I want to say this deck is overperforming,
We rise to the
in my opinion. I still don't remember what I lost to, but man, the cycle has done
Back.
insanely well. Damn, stuck. I don't want to give them a reef. I don't want to give them a 3/4. It summons a 1/1. You did believe, I do see it. But maybe you just like gambling. See, there's a world where I Sky Pirate Dagger into Coin Barrow Buster. Barrow Buster, they're 4, and then use this to come back in, but have a dagger set up for the Cutlass.
I wonder.
I think that might be the line. Which sucks. Also lets me go coin Vile Spine if I really want. There must be some gambling restrictions for your country, man. The threat is not that impactful. It is and it isn't. But I have a plan. I'm gonna stick to it. Just feels better. So I was gonna hold it for the swinging for the Cutlass for my cycling, in order to try and hit the bargain bins. But now with this Messmaker out, I want a double swing to either A, force them to trade in, or B, be able to get my Barrow Buster. Okay. So that tells me that they had no 1 costs. Would have been nice to have something like this pirate.
Justice is mine.
Thank you.
So I wanted to get the drone out with the 4 instead of just playing the Buster. I missed 3 face, but it lets me get something that can go with the Buster, which could have been, for example, Divine Shield, Wind Fury. Lifesteal's alright too. One of the better ones, not the best. What is it? Pirate. Oh, they're playing Bazaar Mugger. What one cost spell in Rogue? Skype. Oh, that's where Skype came from. Skype rate. 1 out of 5. Okay. Might be better. No, I want to heal whilst I can. Prime example of what you were explaining to me. Hey, you're welcome, Astra. If it helps you, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, they could have dropped it and not drawn it, right, Astra? So I was partially joking, but something like that, right? Like even for me, it opens up the room to do this, for example. So like here, I really don't want to heal them, and I also want to start drawing. I would normally say maybe we go Cutlass, but I think we just go Dubious. Which means I can actually push 9 face. If I play 2 cards, I go down to 6, back up to 10. I can do this now.
Justice is mine.
And look, this is where it shines, right? Lets me keep the tempo going. Obviously, again, it's not like the most premium card, but it has versatility. A little bit of an annoying burn overall, but whatevs. I think we just generate a strong board and push this.
Justice is mine.
What is the ideal Yeti stats? 6/7. The ideal 4 mana? Typically want 5/5s. Here's another. Yeah, it's fine. Let them play it. That's why I equipped the weapon. So I get to push another 4 if they decide to go Nether. That's why cards like Nether are not super good anymore. Just give me initiative, and they have to do it again. And they give me initiative, and they have to do it again. And again. And again. And again, we're at 10. Okay, another one. Let's go.
I will fight with honor.
None can escape my fury.
Alrighty. Asuka. Wasn't Asuka some character from Avatar? Why throw the Knife Juggler back? I don't think it's a good enough tool. Really and truly, what am I looking for in my opening hand? Flybooter, Drone, Fillet Fighter, Swash, Putricide, Watcher of the Sun, or Cutlass Courier. And I hit Watcher instead of it, so perfect choice. I value 2 3s a lot more than 3 2s early.
That was a mistake.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
For reasons exactly like this.
We rise to the warming sun.
Right, case in point. Dude, the game is giving me a case in point today. The redhead from... Oh, I didn't see that though. Well, the name rang a bell, but I have no idea. But the name rang a bell. We'll see. We could either Silver Moon or Tempo Bunker. I do like keeping Bunker if possible, but right now my hand's a little clunky. A card I don't want to use.
That was a mistake.
And 2 combo cards, I was gonna say. Who's the best redhead in cinema? Are you a cinema fan?
The courage of man shall not fail.
I think I go face. What? 3 or less mana minion punishes me here? Not much. Drone hero power could also be fine. The thing about drones already is right now I want to probably do a 1-4 combo into a 1-5 combo. A little annoying here because I can't do 3 dagger now though. Turn another creature into a 3-3. What's that, Nepo? Let's just tempo this.
Thank you.
There must be you, fan. I saw that movie of you. Homemade one. A 3-4. I actually am not sure what that is.
Toys are much more fun to breathe.
Not this day.
My blood for the Lich King!
I could keep the Wind Fury, but I think I do this to play around once.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
And into that. Dubious time, just for cycle's sake. I could just water cannon and hope for 50-50, but I think we cycle. Make sure I have enough space. Yeah. Okay. I have enough of these 1/1s to chuck some out now. We have a Vile Spine turn. Water Cannon Bargain Bin is probably the best.
They happen, you know?
Only 3 buffs. So their Mugborn Servant Discover is a spell. This is a weapon. Ooh, Joust. Dude, remember Joust? Nice Joust, chump. Okay. No one Vile Spine this. They have a minion that's at least buffed twice. They also have a 5-4 rush here. I don't really want a bargain bin either. Let's try this. Swing here, see what happens. Really? Really? You both face? Oh, that could be discovered, but damn, that kicks me. Everything went face, dude. No, that's not good. Yeah, but coin in the 1 doesn't clear now, right? So I don't want to use the coin. Well, I could use the coin to get these comboed. If there was a chance I could clear with it, I would. But there wasn't. I was bigger. That's rough. Oh. You know what my deck doesn't have, guys? You know what my deck doesn't have? Skulker. Holy moly, that would have been good, don't you think? Also tiny thing, good call.
Justice is mine.
Yeah, I have. My patterns have been pretty rough. Did you see the great clip of a tosser hitting face 10 times with a minion on board? No. That is oof. Okay, 2 spells and a 5-4 rush. What's it gonna be? 5-4 rush? Okay. Stops my heal. Okay. Grind Street. They only have 1 minion though, but I might have to use Wicked Staff just to stabilize here, even though we're close. I knew they could trade with the 4-2, but that's a win for me, I feel. Man, that's good, but I'm not sure I want to do it yet. Was that no minions in hand? Maybe actually. Interesting. More so I want to clean up then. Just wish I want this to be 5/5s. Yeah? Only I can afford to not do it. We just pray that we have better cycle.
Justice is mine.
Let's do it this way.
Sail for sail! What a steal!
Justice is mine.
What a steal! Blows a bit of wind in me sail.
Okay. Okay. I need my cycle. Putricide is a form of cycle, Cutlass is a form of cycle, and Dubious Purchase. Because they're out carding me. I have a very good card. And that's kind of it. Okay, that's fine. That is less fine. They did discover. But they did actually use it there, which is great for me.
Reporting for duty.
What spell would you discover on 3? Man, I swear they would discover some dumb jury duty thing. Yeah, you did, you did. Still coin this. I think I still coined it. The thing is I could make a 5/5 and then rush it. I think we do this.
Out of your death.
And pray. Paying so many Dragonbanes to Juicy or Young? That sounds fun. Alright, there's no spell silence, so we just hope that this is not silence. I still think it's like a jury duty thing though, so they would deal Horn of the Mother Flipping Windlord? No. And the Serpent of the top. Oh my god. Oh, they're trading! Though. I mean, it makes sense. Because now they get to draw and get ahead of me, right? Damn, though. Do I ever accept that they have lethal here just to get another discover? Do I prefer to be safe? Or risk the win? They have 3 cards above me now. Oh, I could location and then breakdance. That makes it a 5/5, right, actually? Oh yeah, that's the best. I actually didn't think of that. This works, right? Nice.
Quickly.
5, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Setting up lethal. Setting up cycle. Yeah, the shadows step into it as well, right?
I hope this fits on the ship.
So they can save themselves by hitting into one of these two. But then I also have potentially Swordfish, Spike Reach. So they have to swing there now. Okay. But now they're out of the damage, right? Okay. Push one and clear here, right? Come on, man.
I wonder.
I know, right, fan? That's exactly what I was thinking. I can, right? You go 4 and 1, double 3 and 1 Fae. Just tempted to hold this back because of the freaking 5/5, right?
Quickly.
I just want to get them off board. Is the thing. I want to get them off board.
What'll wet your whistle?
No, gotta tell you, 777s does not go face. I was gonna say it's almost guaranteed lethal, right? With Swordfish. If I drew any of my non-pirates, it was. Could still risk it. Right? 4 or 5. One made a difference, so. What you were? Of course. I mean, it would have been extremely unlucky to miss there. It's right there. I had 4 cards left. Alright. Final boss. I mean, let me run this early so nothing happens. Just rinse my hands. Alright, let's go for it. Yeah, 25% to miss. Wish me luck, let's go. This is a perfect time, okay? I did use Putricide. We had a hand with 6 double concoctions at one point. It's a perfect time to tell everyone it's about to start the game here. This is probably a rogue run on YouTube. I know you all love rogue. This is my first solid run with rogue, and I honestly am a little bit surprised. I don't think it's a bad deck, but I didn't expect it to cruise along. But there were some amazing games. Putricide actually carried more than I thought it would. So yeah, if you're enjoying this run, before we hop into the next game, just scroll down a little bit, like the video, sub to the channel, check out some more runs after you watch this game. Beautiful. Here we go.
Will serve me in death.
None can escape my
Man, these are good cards. Does Demon Hunter have a thing where you get offered a ridiculous amount of 4 mana cards? Well, there are a lot of good ones. My average? Depends on the meta, but in the 7s usually. Like, I love this card, I love this card, I love this card. But I think we do this. I don't know, maybe I even keep. You know what? I'm full keeping. Dagger into Cutlass into School into this on 5 with the Naga should work. And hopefully we hit a 1. We don't. It's alright. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I always go 7 Galatilium, by the way. But for every time I go 12, I go 4 or whatever. Let's go, Daimos. Dragonbane in hand. It better be. Okay, let's start thinning our deck. Right, thinning out our deck. That is really good. Something I haven't done yet, guys, is the Nagaling into Projectionist. That's very good as well. You rarely go under 4, though. This meta, yes. Last meta, not so much. Not in this case. Dagger into Cutlass is good enough. Yeah, Race Traz is a little slow sometimes as well, unfortunately. Honestly, let's get this out. It's more stats right now.
Justice is mine.
And gives me a coin, which could actually be very useful. I probably want a Projectionist, the Nagaling, or the Bargain Bin. I don't have one yet. I think I have a 10-win run this meta with Rogue. That must be my best. It's on YouTube, actually, I think. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so far they've played Geist, but that means I can capitalize with tempo. Ooh. I only have 3 pirates left. And whiffing would totally suck. I think we Barrow Buster. I know I can draw more, but I wanna smart. Nice burn Chumpers. What wouldn't you use here? Heart Blossom, I guess. This would be a little useless. Yeah, one of the favorites on YouTube for sure, and on Twitch. They have the Heart Blossom for 0. How dumb is this? Wow, they even hit the 1 in 3. Holy moly. Guaca mother flippin' bowly, man. Jeez Lou Breeze. High roll the treasure. High roll the Geist. High roll the 1 in 3. Very nice. Very nice. Nicely done, sir. You are a gentleman and a scholar.
Justice is mine.
Not rhymed. High skill.
Who here can spell synergy? Anybody?
Okay. It just sucks because they healed for 15 there and took back tempo by high rolling 3 things, right? A treasure, a discover, and a 1 in 3. First strike. Expected. I tried my best, but that's a super high roll, you know? Okay, that tells me they're probably gonna try and set up some big swing. Potion Bell just ain't it right now, but I probably want a Celestial Projections that. See what's in Scorpid. This is not what I want. Yeah, even if they didn't hire the Heart Blossom, at least it had to die, right? So they wouldn't have healed for an extra 5, I wouldn't have had to spend my turn dealing.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
When I say tempo, it means I'm dishing out a lot of proactivity for the mana cost.
Set sail for sail.
Justice is mine.
Right, so I'm presenting 369. I'm presenting like 14 damage on board all of a sudden, instead of just playing 2 Scorpids, for example. Blizzard, Lemon DK has a strong deck? That's not what I'm saying, though. I expect them to have a strong deck. I'm not even baby raging, to be honest. I'm quite clearly and calmly stating that they had a couple high rolls. Alright. 8-8 Geist turn, probably. It's hard to define tempo. Tempo is about how much pressure you can place for the least amount of time, or how quickly you can do so.
Pick me!
One deadly. Take a double deadly and risk finding a deadly on the next one. Maybe that's better. Nah, I need proactivity. It's gonna summon all of the crab, but we can kill them. Need draw now. I want deadly as well, but perfect. So now we can do this, this.
Justice is mine.
You pick a secret from Naga. Does the opponent see the spell? Yes, Reckles. Not only does the Naga say on it what the secret is, but because the Naga says on it, if you hover over the secret, it will actually show you.
You call that a blade? I've got three.
You could use a trim.
That sucks because it takes this away from me. I need to draw though, my hand is dead. Which probably means I just rip this first. Hope it's one of these two.
You could use a trim.
The courage of man shall not fail.
It's my turn.
Quickly.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Okay. I'm not hopeful here. I missed my Putricide and my double dubious purchase. I don't care about this. I care about the fact that I missed my tempo pushes. And I also missed the 50-50 deadly there, right? Okay, can I have one of those cards now, please? Nope. I cannot. You son of a bee.
I feel the gift of the sun.
Can summon these. I think I need to try and hit Dubious or Vilespine.
Quickly.
Still got Putricide. I've still got double dubious purchase. Still got 6. Another Frustrate. Without that Hollow Hound, this game was I win, I think. They healed 15, right, and cleared my aggression. They also had the Discovered Remorseless from the first Frustrate. They have the Death Strike. Death Strike is huge for them here, because I don't get the cleanup. They go for Northern, that's interesting. Something like Dubious again. Huge, long way. Putricide. That's not it, man. Like about time and all, you know? I need a Dubious here. Double Dubious, dude. In the next 8 cards. I could dagger this and try to hit a deadly specifically. But is that winning? I think it just has to be the play though, right? I don't really have a choice. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think this is winning. Well, that's what I needed. Kind of. So that's good. It's a nice 1 in 5 roll. I needed to draw the Dubious earlier, because now I draw the Dubiouses, but they're not cycling into stuff, and now they get to kill Putricide with initiative, right? Yeah. So now I get to kill this, and I don't get to generate value from it. So it was literally a surviving play rather than a winning play, but I couldn't really see another line. I'm just a little too far off after they had the Death Strike, you know? Yeah, I could high roll this still, but it's getting less and less likely as we go along, you know? I don't really have stuff too... like if I had another Wicked Stab maybe, but it's just we're out. I needed Dubious there, or the turn before, and then I needed to hit the thing afterwards.
Trust no one, not even you.
Justice is mine.
This day.
That's more likely than getting a hero card, right? We'll see if they have one last no answer available, which might let us close it. I didn't, Ivanovich, unfortunately. Good combo piece. That's true for Dubious. Reap. Oh, Hero Power lets them kill this. Okay. Looks like I don't have a lot of good answers, though. Nice, Daimo. Okay. Just no taunt, no rush.
Most intriguing. I grant you permission.
So close. So close. Okay? Random scared, random frustrate, double random hollow hound. Wait a second. Oh, you in care, Maya. Oh my god. Oh, Maya, I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game.
You
Mate,
incur
just-
my wrath.
Congratulations, you almost lost to a rogue with that busted crap. Jeez Louise. Why are you spam emoting me? Take the win. You're lucky. Congratulations. Oh my god. I'm sorry you had to get about, you know, lucky 7-8 times whilst your rogue opponent drew poorly just to beat the worst deck with your busted deck. I apologize that you are that bad at the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually trigger? I'm not really triggered, it's just so dumb. Why the spam emote and knickknacks? Such a waste of time. It's not like they won because they played well, knickknacks, you know? They decided to stop and spam emote me because they high rolled a perfect minion after high rolling a 1 and 3, after high rolling a couple top decks and the Remorseless Discover and the Hollow Hound Discover and the freaking Hard Blossom from the Skeleton Crew and winning the 1 and 3. That's why they won that game.
Can escape my fury.
It's not like they played horribly. Oh, we would have got it, I think. Get pumped, we're going for it, David. I think with coin, I think I'm chucking and looking for cutlasses and stuff. Yeah, that happens a lot in NoFX. Yeah, I've actually rarely seen Hollow Hounds. 2 in the same game, that's a first. After it was removed, sorry. A waste of time to linger? Yeah, am I not in the next game? Question reality. I'll be honest with you though, Voki. I had a lot of people that were genuinely nice when they added me though. Okay. This is also weird. I haven't seen Horn and the Windlord in so long. We saw it 2 games ago, right? Ooh, do I take 4? Ooh. Actually kind of interesting. I really want the draw from this. I think I do.
Justice is mine.
Aww. You dream about me, Roldy? I know they could have rushed that kills the 1-2 and I end up taking more damage. I'm just taking a little bit of risk here. I feel like I have to. The most common 3-drop is a 3-drop.
Looks like your luck is running out.
It's pretty good though. 1 and 3 though. That's a 3 and the 1. That's pretty good. That's true, Nick Nux. I can. You can also control how you understand a joke that I moved on from.
Time. Justice is mine.
Let's get a draw. Try and get the bargain bin perfecto. Bargain bin's gonna be really good to help me catch up a little bit. I've also always said this about random effects in Hearthstone appearing often in clumps. Yeah. In the same way that I didn't see them before though, right, Ivanovich? Although I always said that as well. I said it for drafts though, mainly. Yesterday DK wrote his lethal 4-2. He did all the plays, but waited with dealing 3 damage to my face till the end. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm genuinely not salty about it, yeah, guys.
Justice is mine.
Like I've moved on. The reason the conversation is still happening is because it's the conversation happening in chat. I will do this here. We try and do some ones into the bargain bin, but yeah, we are behind for sure. Thank you. Some people like to insist I baby rage all the time. Perspective is a thing. Are we only human? Why they have to be mad at me, Nexty? Yeah, I'm probably gonna try and get the Buccaneer here, get the value trade. But I'm scared. I need these Dubiouses for their large minions, and we hope they're not the freaking dumb demon swipey swipe though.
Good to use.
Okay.
Better to wear.
Hey, cheers for the follow, Godzilla. Once bitten, twice shy. I think I have to take the extra damage just to be ahead a little bit. Do I ever tempo this? I don't think so. So we're gonna do something like this.
Love the feel of wind in me say, set sail for sail. What is
This is no bueno though. I am using my health as a resource, but I was so far behind. I knew I was going to take 6 from the party, and I was fine with that, but their follow-up was a 3-mana 3/5, which is even better than my 3-mana 2/5. Yeah. Only to end up being completely ahead, right? This could be some random form of heal, maybe. I think I have to take the damage.
Fine.
I don't really have a choice. I think I'll also hold the coin. Looks like an 11. Little saddening. I don't know what my favorite portrait is. Doing a West, going 11. This one! Yeah, they also have that. This one's more of a non-game, unfortunately. Good outcome for me there, I will say. Very good outcome for me. If we find some random heal.
Who here can spell synergies? Anybody?
Very hard to say, because it really wouldn't have done much in this deck, since I didn't draft it as if I had it really. What sucks about this is I don't get the double concoction, but I have to take big risks here. 5, 9, 10... Huh? Oh, I was gonna say it shouldn't work, right?
Release me, and I will grant you a monstrous discount.
Always dead? No, I can heal. I can't heal and set up lethal, can I? 5 drops into 14. I can do 6 from hand, which means I need 8. I mean, this always has to happen. Bounce the heal. Can I? Even. And then what? Play a 2/4?
Pick me!
Swiftly.
We'll do the projection next thing. I'm gonna try and stab this lethal. Draw a Wicked Stab, maybe. The thing is, they develop here and my board dies, so I also need to answer their board. Not just, you know? Wicked Stab is a very good draw. Equip and not heal, I die. What do you mean, equip and not heal? If I equip and not heal, they hear upon my face and I die even of it. okay. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, the Mactheridon was always lethal by itself, right? So I had to heal the 6. And now I'm gonna take another 3. West trolling. Actually not a very good play, but it's good enough because it goes wide. And kill this. Warg. So this is not gonna do anything anymore, right, guys? No more from this, right?
Can you feel the gift?
We've created a temporal anomaly.
Yeah, the body is coming. That's fine. I mean, fine. That's...
Can you feel the gift, son?
I can't even Libram into this. Unless red card, yeah.
Trust no one. Not even me. I am released.
Cycle incoming. Yeah, I mean, there are many things which just insta. They could have another Mactheridon. See? Blind box into double Mactheridon, for example, right? As I said. But I have to play to win, not around blind box into double Mactheridon. Yeah, wizard. I mean, it's just no. Perfect lethal as is. Very cool last opponents, very skilled. Rip. Yeah, probably. Fan is 2 mana though, right, guys? I think that's my out right now. Let's do it.
Swiftly.
Only just, right? This is such a cool play.
Justice is mine.
This is our chance.
I know I was dead. No, they have the hero power, guys. They weren't one off, by the way. They had lethal. I was just hoping they forget the hero power.
Right now.
GG. Yeah, if they forget the hero power, though, I survive at 1 and then I can Wicked Stab lethal, right? That's why I was like, shh. If they Papega play like 2 big demons, for example, then I survive at 1, top deck Wicked Stab, and I have lethal, right? GG. Yeah, this game felt less scary. I felt really far behind. Now, blind box into double Mactheridon, that's also a first. I don't think I've seen the same blind box hit double Mactheridon. So that was pretty sweet. But yeah, I think I just fell a lot more behind in that one. Still a good run, I think, still going on YouTube. At 11-1, I said like and sub the 12-win run, but I didn't get there. I think it was still a really good run. We had some really fun concoction games for sure. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much, hey. Hope you all enjoyed it. I think it was a great run. I had fun with it. That's actually, I think, some good gold for 11. Not the best, but better than a low roll for sure.